Hey, welcome to my channel. Well, today I have another drone for you because, well, it's a drone channel as well as RC cars. But this one here is the JJRC H78G. It's a new model. It's been out not too long, so that's why it's pretty new. It's very light. This drone here is under 250 grams, and it is a GPS drone with a 1080p camera. Has a range of about 300 meters. It's got really small batteries, so there are 2-cell batteries. And with a battery like this, you get 15 minutes of flight time. It is a foldable drone. You can fold things down. It's got foldable props. You do not put a micro SD card in this model, so you get the video on your phone. It's 25 frames per second. Comes with a really nice controller. This controller has a nice little LCD display right there. It has the normal things that you would expect with something like this. Like it has a follow me. I don't know how good the follow me is. It has waypoints. Oh, and I should mention, for the price, this actually comes in a case. You get a case with this. Yeah, like a sort of a semi-hard case. And you could fit the drone folded up plus the controller plus a whole bunch of other spare props and batteries and everything else. It does look like a DJI Spark, doesn't it? You know, the little sensor up here, but that's not a sensor. It's a good beginner drone too, because once again, it's GPS and it has headless mode, which is for beginners, so you don't get too confused. It even has something that's called newbie mode and master mode, and you can change that from pushing a button on your controller. Has return to home. The normal things you would get with GPS. So I'm not going to go into the newbie and the master mode. I'm just going to fly it like a drone. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you right now me flying this indoors. I'll take it for a flight right here where I'm sitting. I'll fly it around my house just to show you what the camera looks like and how good it flies indoors. Because some people, when they have a GPS drone, they can't figure out how to fly them indoors. So I'm going to show you how to do that. And then I'll take it to, oh no, then I'll show you an unboxing because I want to show you the case that you get with this and all the other nifty little accessories that come with it. And then I'll take it outside and I'll show you flying outside and the camera, what it looks like outside as well. And that'll be it. So here we go. And now an indoor flight and camera test of this tiny little drone. First thing we do is unfold it, power on the drone, pretty blue lights happening and the red lights in the front, power on the controller, move the left joystick forward and backwards, and we're pretty much all set. Next, connect your phone to the Wi-Fi of the drone right here. Open the JJRC TST app, select the H78G. There it is, it looks the same. There we go, I have my phone connected. You can see the camera on here is showing on my phone, the display as I move. I can see it. Hopefully you can see that on my little GoPro as I move around there. Now our little drone here thinks it's outside and it wants to look for a GPS signal. So, a few things you have to do. You have to fool it. So first thing you do is you just pick it up and you just spin it until you hear a beep. Keep spinning. There you go. Heard a beep. Now point the camera down or up, anything you want, and spin it again. Wait for another beep. Keep going. There we go. We're all set. Now we have to set the sensors in this here drone because it doesn't know its level. It's a little confused. So you just pull these two joysticks to the bottom left. Just hold them there until the lights flash. Wait a while. La la la. There we go. Now we're all set. Next thing you have to do is if you look at your controller, I don't know if you can see it on mine with my GoPro here. I'll just move it around. It says GPS on. So I don't know if that's showing up on the display. We want to turn the GPS off. So there's a little GPS button here. We just hold it. And GPS is off. That means we're all set to fly. So that's it. All right, we're all set to go. Pull these two joysticks out and you're ready to take off. And pull it up. There we go. You can zoom around your house. I'm just going to take it down the hall to show you an indoor flight. Now you should be seeing the video as well of what this thing captures. It does have different speeds on it. I've got it in the indoor flight speed right now. Come around. I'm trying to go pretty fast so I can get through this video and take you back outside. Here we go. La la la. And yeah, I'm back in my kitchen. I'll just come around, come up here, and hit the down. And there we go. We have landed it. All right, next thing I'm going to show you with this drone, here's my head. Next thing I'm going to show you with this drone is a quick unboxing, and then we're going to go out for an outdoor flight. And now a quick unboxing of this JJRC drone. Pride. Opening the box, what do we have inside? We have a really nice case. It comes in a case. Check that out. Opening up the case, what's inside here? We have Ah, it's pretty cool. You can take your whole drone around. In this case, it's one portable unit. Let's move some stuff to the side and take a look at the drone. Here we go. It feels very solid, like a really well-made device. But I'm looking at the motors. I would have thought from the weight that they'd be brushless motors, but these certainly appear to be brushed motors. This clicks out nice, clicks out very nice, clicks out nice, very nice and solid. And now when it's all opened, there we go. A lot of dust on it. Must have been a dirty factory. So what's on the bottom? There is nothing here. That looks like it was meant to be something, but that is what we call in the technical world nothing. LED lights on the bottom, the nice 1080p camera in the front. That almost looks like they could put a collision avoidance system in there, but this one does not have such a thing. It's got really nice rubber feet on the bottom, and as you can see by this little sticker here, it is a 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi drone and does have a 1080p camera. Pull the battery out of the back, you can see it is a 7.4 volt battery. It's a 900 milliamp, and 7.4 volt means 2 cell, and it looks like it charges right here. You just plug a USB in there. Very easy to charge when you're on the go. Next we have the controller. I've used these controllers before on different drones. Let's see. If you look right there, if you ever get a controller here, let me move this out of the way so you can see. If you see light passing through right there, that means the antennas are for show. A lot of controllers, they're just for show. There's no wire going through that. Now, I did put 3 batteries in here. It takes 3 AA batteries, and if I power on the display, it gives you a ton of information. Right now it's showing everything because I'm not connected to a drone, but if I was connected to a drone, I would get less information, just the information that matters. Also included in the box are 4 spare foldable props, and look at they're marked nicely, the A props and the B props, which is really good. Also included is a nice little USB plug because that's how you charge the battery. You get a mini Phillips screwdriver and a bunch of little mini Phillips screws. I'm not sure why these are included in the box, but you get 4 little LED light covers because look at on the bottom. They're already there. It's exactly the same thing. Not sure. Same is true for these. These are 4 rubber landing feet, and if you look at the bottom, I have landing feet on them. I guess maybe they fall off, so they give you extra. So that's pretty good. Also included in the box are 4 massive size here. Let's move this out of the way so you can actually see them. 4 massive size prop guards. Wow. And finally, here behind the mesh would be the instructions. You get the instructions for the drone and a few other things, the app, and some cardboard JJRC quick start guide. Well, that's really good. So now there's your quick start guide for the controller. That will get a beginner up and running extremely fast. Hey, well done, JJRC. All right, now comes the time we weigh this drone. I've got the battery just hanging out the back. I'll just squeeze it in a bit and plop it down. Let's see what it weighs. All right, I got my drone out here. It's not really level because my driveway is a disaster. So I've just calibrated it to what I think is level, but I don't think it's going to work because I think it's kind of crooked. So it might fly a little wonky. Let's see, the GPS is on. I'm not doing anything. I've got my controller up there. The wind's blowing. So I guess my question is, that everybody wants to know, is how's the video? I've got to go inside the side here. Let's bring it back here. I'm moving around up in the wind. This is just to test out the camera. If there was no wind, it would be a little bit more stable, but how does that look? Here, I'll bring it down quick. And it's flying to the ground. Bring it back to me. Bring it over here, and there we go. How's it look? There's me, and I'll just fly it over my head. Fly it down my street a bit. There we go, whipping down the street. Let's see if it even works. Let's go on active track here. See if I can see me. There, I hit it. So now it says it's in follow me mode. I don't know. It's going over there. I'm over here. Let's see. It's gonna work? Try to bring it across the street. Well, it's kind of following me, but not really. Okay, let's see, I'm gonna walk towards it. Well, okay, it goes backwards. Come back to me. It's coming. Not the greatest follow me. Hey, I'm back in from the cold, and let me give you my final thoughts on this JJRC H78G little mini drone. Well, it's not bad. The camera is not bad on this thing. I was actually a little bit impressed with the camera because it doesn't have a micro SD. I thought, I'm recording the file on my phone. How is that going to look? It actually looked pretty decent. Now, I didn't fly 300 meters away, It is a 5G, so it should have a solid signal even at 300 meters away. But yeah, I didn't see that. That's another thing. It is a 5G drone, which is all the new drones are all 5G. That means you need that 802.11 AC Wi-Fi thing on your phone. If you have a phone that you bought in the last 4 years, your phone should have it. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. It is a GPS drone. I didn't get to use all the GPS features because it's too light. And when I was out in the wind, I actually found it moved around too much in the wind, even with GPS on. Sure, I could let go of the controls on my controller and it stayed there, but it was still moving around. I'm so used to drones just sitting still in the air. This one here, each time the wind would come, it would blow, and then it would try to come back and then blow someplace else, so it would never come back to the same area. It's just a very light drone. But that's what you get. The battery life is good. I did this whole review on the battery, and there's still plenty of battery left in here. It's supposed to give you 15 minutes of flight time, but I've been indoors, outdoors, flying it all over the place, and yeah, the battery's still the same battery, so you get a lot of flight time with this thing. I didn't use the waypoints because, as I mentioned, when I looked at my little app, the waypoints were just a sea of green, and I couldn't tell where I was touching the waypoints. And the follow me's hit and miss. It seems like it follows your phone. It's one of those follow me modes. At least it says it's looking for GPS. So I assume it's looking for the GPS on your phone because this has already got the GPS. So I'm not really sure. But I do like the controller. The controller is very nice. You know, this is a very nice controller. I've used it before. It's not too bad. And I really do like the fact that they give you everything in this nice case. It actually comes with a case. Normally you pay about 25 bucks for a case, but you know, this thing comes with the case. Now, I honestly do not know the price of this drone. It was sent to me when I looked on the website. I didn't see a price, so there will be a price as I post this review, and if there's coupons, I'll add the coupons below. So if it seems like it's the right price for you, then go and pick it up because it has the features. The only thing I would say is maybe do not fly this in strong winds or in the sub-zero temperatures like I'm doing here. Other than that, it should be fine. All right, hope you enjoyed this review. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you in the next one.